Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to work on a layout, and I'm going to use the kit that had the Echo Park coffee collection, and we're going to get started. I cut up all my, if you will, digital files, and those are like my foundation. I have quite a few stickers there. Ooh, don't you hate that? I love this, but I love that. But I think I am just going to use that side. Oh, I don't know. Oh, is that another one? No. I thought maybe it was another one. Let's see if there's a second one in there or something. Probably not. They want you to buy that second sheet, right? They want you to buy that second sheet or that second collection. I mean, there's tons of other, what do you call it, cards that I could use. So, good coffee, good mood, good day. Yeah. I don't start my day without a coffee. Pour some sugar on me, coffee. I don't put sugar in my coffee. I put those syrups. They're sugar-free. And that's it. And some cream. That's it. I stopped putting sugar. I was putting stevia for the longest time, and then I was putting less and less and less stevia. And then all of a sudden I stopped putting stevia in it. Coffee and friends make the perfect blend. I like that too. But I don't think I want a 4x6. I think I want something like that. Ooh, how about coffee, coffee, coffee? I can use, I guess, a little bit of the cards and a little bit of the background if I want to. Not necessarily on this page, but you know, someday. So let's do this. I like that coffee cup too, and I like those flowers. So let's see if we can use those three. Oh, my batteries just died. Or just about. They're not very strong. They're not very strong, and it's not been that long since I changed them. I think my cutter is, this is one of the originals. So, like cutters. So the battery's not that great. Like the lights, not the battery, the lights aren't that great. But it's okay. We'll make it work. I don't want to spend $200 on a trimmer. So we'll make this work. I have the big one. This is the Caterpillar Crop. I have the Caterpillar Pro, but I don't like to move that in and out, because it's heavy. This is not heavy, right? I can just pick it up and just move it. The other one is really heavy and cumbersome. I guess I could get used to it if I needed to, but we're going to use this until it just doesn't work anymore. Okay, so I want 3 of these. I didn't do a very good job at cutting on the line. So we're going to fix that. And let's move this out of the way. Oh, this one too. It's like I can see the paper through there. That's weird. Like right on the edge. It's like it's got no colors, so you can see the striped paper from the back. So weird. Okay. Okay, I promise I will have all these trimmed in a fairly quickly. Okay. Okay, so all three of them have like a light background. I don't know if I like that or not. I didn't even realize. Unless I put a piece of pattern paper underneath, like maybe this, like all the way across. Maybe, let's say, 1.5 inches. I don't think I'd want to go bigger than that. We'll start with 1.5 inches, and then we can go smaller if we want. And Lori, I didn't forget that you want me to use the hearts. I tried to find it this morning. Very limited time this morning to get a page done. It's like, it's not even 7 yet. So I'm trying to get pages done before the baby gets here, or a page done. I won't get more than one done. And so I was looking, and I didn't see it. I have quite a few page kits there. So I looked, and it might have been because, you know, I'm not quite awake that I didn't see it, but I will find it. I just will look for it when I have a little bit more time. So maybe for next week. This morning was kind of impromptu, me getting up and coming in to you know, and do a layout, because I kind of woke up and I started reading a book, The Women by Kristen Hanna. I heard that it's a well-loved book, and my hold on it from the library came last night. So when I woke up at 5 o'clock, I was like, I could start, you know, the book. So I read 2 chapters and I like it already. Okay, I'm going to use some hickory smoke, and I'm going to do the edges of these because they're pretty white. I don't want to do black. It's too stark. But I want to do hickory smoke. So yeah, I read 2 chapters. I could have read more, but then I was like, okay, you're wide awake. Why don't you get up and try to film? I was hoping on a couple videos. I think it's just going to be one, because then, you know, you get up and you're like, oh, okay, well, I got to make some bread today. So then I fed my starter, and then I make what I call the leaven. So I did that, fed that, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to make a coffee. And while my coffee was brewing, I'm like, I can start putting the dishes away, you know, while that is going on. Well, then it was like, well, I did all the top tier. I might as well finish it all. And then, you know, the stuff that I used to feed my starter and stuff, I'm like, well, I might as well put that in the dishwasher. So I did that, and then it was, you know, then I came upstairs, and yesterday I spent a whole day making things for Mason's hockey team. They have a tournament coming up soon, and I like to get that done for their first tournament. So I worked I think I came up here at 7:30, and I went back downstairs at 5 o'clock. So quite a few hours. And so I kind of chilled for a little bit, and then I did some voiceovers, the one for yesterday, the one for today. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to have a shower. And after the shower, I just passed out. So that's why I was awake so early. I mean, it was still like 10 o'clock or whatever, but because I did a load of laundry too. And so I did that. I still have to fold it. I'll do that later. And so anyway, I got all that done. I didn't even have supper. I was just so exhausted. So, oh, that is so crooked. I can't remember what time it was. But I came out and I just, oh, that is so crooked. I just grabbed oatmeal. You know those pre-made packages, you just add water. Maple and brown sugar, my favorite. So I got that, and that was my supper after my shower. And then I fell asleep. So that's why I got up so early. And I'm glad I got the first 2 chapters done. Hopefully I can read 2 more chapters. My goal is usually to read 100 books in a year, but I've just been so busy this year, and now I watch, you know, my granddaughter three days a week, but it's 11 hours a day. So it's almost like a full-time job, right? It's 33 hours, pretty darn close. And so I'm just like, I just don't have time to read. You know, I do a lot of YouTube videos. I have Patreon, a lot of stuff going on. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring down my expectations. So I brought down the number of books I want to read to 85. So I still have like 10 to read. And at first I was like, well, that's not too bad. And then I'm like, oh, but we're November now, right? Today's November 11th. So I'm like, yeah, I better kind of pick up. So basically I have to read 5 books in November and 5 books in December. And November's already half gone, basically, right? It's like, oh my goodness, how am I going to get that done? But I think this book that I'm reading, The Women, is going to be really good. And I'm reading Practical Magic too. I want to read that in October, and I only got, I think, the first 6 chapters done. It's not a very long book, so it shouldn't take me too long to read it. But like I said, not too much time. So I wonder if I could put, I don't know, maybe I could do an embellishment cluster for one. Like maybe a 3x3 up here. Do I have a 3x3 up here? 3x3, and then I can do sort of a bigger cluster here at the bottom. I'm just looking at the time because the baby's gonna be here anytime. So I kind of have to, unless I do 2 3x3s, and then I can maybe get one of those and do a cluster with that. Like maybe like on this one here. Maybe I could put another piece of pattern paper. I don't know. I kind of like that. Maybe a piece of pattern paper. Maybe that one again. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to take this and see if I like it. Maybe I can put it at the end instead. Let's do that. Okay. So what I had done was, I find it hard to get 1 inch there, so I'd gone to 11. So now I'm going to go to 10. And I'm going to cut that down. And 6 1/4 is how big this first one is. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay, and then maybe it'll leave me room to kind of do a cluster here, right? Or should I put it right in the middle? I don't know what I should do. Maybe, no, I don't want to move that. Don't want to move that. So maybe like that, and then do the cluster over here. I could do that. I like that. Okay, let's do this. And go like this. That. This. Okay, I like this. Okay, let's get this done here. I like this. Should I try to cut that down? That's pretty long. So let's do maybe like this. And then put that there. 1.5 inch circle. Okay. I like big cups, and I cannot lie. I just saw that on at the corner of my eye. Oh, Shrek is probably one of my favorite cartoons. Okay. Because that reminded me of Shrek. Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay, I love that. That goes really well right there. Then what could I put here? Like one of our digital files, like the coffee cup. And maybe like that. Okay, I think I want to condense this a little bit more. Let me see if I can bring it in. Just like that. Maybe even cut it down a little bit more. I might have to put it over top because I kind of wrecked the circle there. Okay, I like that. Okay, I like that a lot. So we'll do this. If there's words, I could put words on top of those coffee cups. I like that idea. And I knew like this, I was just going to do like one cluster. Do you know what I mean? So I think pretty much. Because we have other stuff decorating our page. I don't think I want to do something up here. I don't know. I think I like that. Because this is a decoration. Then this and then this. I love this coffee thing here, but I can keep it for another page. I like this, a perfect blend. So that's gonna go right there. I love that. Love, love, love. I think I'm liking how this page came together. It's gonna have 3 pictures. And it's just different the way, the layout is. I think I'm going to stop it here. And we're going to call this good. So that's it. That is going to complete this layout. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.